I like it on pretty much everything, actually.
Literally everything.
I love putting sriracha on pasta.
Nachos.
Mac and cheese.
Stir fry.
Sandwiches.
Every day. I put on my eggs this morning.
Scrambled eggs.
Eggs.
Have to have it.
Because these hot sauces are so beloved, it wasn't hard to find artists that were inspired by Sriracha and Tapatio.
So this show was an invitational show. The only criteria for the artists is that they actually lived and worked in Los Angeles. The show incorporates illustrators, designers, mixed with street artists and also gallery-oriented artists. And so that was a curatorial challenge for us at the museum of how to bring all three of these genres or different art worlds together. Not often do we see art exhibits mixing and matching these types of artists together.
Taste is purely subjective, and taste is scary because it's unpredictable, and that's why it is a worthwhile thing to explore.
I think in cooking and in art, you deal with a palette. So for me as a painter, I have a palette of colors, and in cooking, you have a palette of ingredients, I guess.
The two things are very experiential. Painting for me is about putting hand to paper, and I think taste is also this sort of visceral experience, you know, it's this thing that you put in your mouth and you have these tastes and these flavors, and I feel like the two marry very well. I think the way that the art of taste plays into this particular painting for myself is that sriracha and spicy stuff in general is sort of sexy. I know I wanted a girl in there, and I wanted her to have bright green hair because that's the top of the sriracha bottle. And I just sort of started putting shapes down, and as I'm painting, the composition itself sort of emerges for me rather than me planning out all ahead of time. So to sort of channel like my experience with taste with sriracha into a painting was a totally new experience for me.